Roman Krznaric, How to Find Fulfilling Work. Embark on a journey towards fulfilling work with Roman Krznaric's groundbreaking book, How to Find Fulfilling Work. In this summary, you'll discover the root cause of dissatisfaction in the modern workforce and explore the ways to make your career more meaningful. Delve into the psychology of choice and the factors that cause stagnation, and learn how to overcome the hurdles that prevent you from pursuing your passions. Unlock the secrets to a fulfilling career by understanding the importance of flow, rediscovering your passions, and examining autonomy in the workplace. This summary aims to provide an engaging and instructive overview that demystifies complex notions and helps you develop actionable plans for a fulfilling career.
The pursuit of meaningful work. In the Western world, at least 50% of workers are unhappy with their jobs, and 60% would choose a different career path if given the chance. We now expect our job to give our life meaning and purpose, which wasn't always the case. Modern workers pursue personal passions, values, and talents, and desire a fulfilling career. To achieve this, we can either lower our expectations and seek fulfillment outside of work, or pursue our dreams and find fulfilling work, which may be challenging. This book explores why it's difficult to find meaningful work and offers insights on how to achieve it. Navigating a sea of career choices. In today's world, the sheer variety of career options can leave us feeling lost and uncertain. Unlike in the past when job choices were limited, we are now faced with an overwhelming array of possibilities, making it challenging to make the right career choice. According to psychologist Barry Schwartz's book, The Paradox of Choice, too many options can lead to feelings of paralysis, leaving us unable to make a decision. Furthermore, even after we do make a choice, we are plagued by nagging doubts and wonder if we have made the right decision. This summary suggests that the abundance of options may not be as liberating as we think and provides insights into why we feel this way. Overcoming the fear of career change. It's not always the abundance of choices that makes us feel trapped in our careers but the early decisions that we made. We feel bound by these decisions, even if the job no longer satisfies us. Changing our careers means overcoming a psychological hurdle but also avoiding a lifetime regret of not pursuing something more fulfilling. Don't be afraid to make a change, as choosing regret is one of the most corrosive emotions one can feel. The pursuit of fulfillment. The pursuit of career fulfillment is not about money or status. While money can satisfy basic needs, it does not bring lasting happiness. Seeking social status or recognition from others can lead to a never-ending cycle of wanting and comparing ourselves to others. Instead, true fulfillment comes from pursuing what we want for ourselves, regardless of others' opinions. It's about finding intrinsic motivation, following our interests, and doing meaningful work that aligns with our values. When we focus on personal growth, we experience a sense of purpose that transcends the pursuit of external rewards. By shifting our mindset from external validation to internal satisfaction, we break free from the hedonic treadmill and find lasting fulfillment in our careers and lives. Work with a purpose. BR. Fulfillment in work stems from making a positive impact on society, contributing to a better world. Ethical work drives personal happiness and job satisfaction. People often assume business and ethics cannot coexist, but companies like The Body Shop prove that profitability and social responsibility are not mutually exclusive. Many of us desire to make a difference in the world through our work. We want to contribute to society and feel a sense of meaning in what we do. Such fulfillment in work arises when our job allows us to make a positive impact. Studies show that people who view their work as beneficial to society report elevated happiness and job satisfaction. However, many people think that ethical values and business cannot coexist. This notion is incorrect, as proven by Anita Roddick, founder of The Body Shop. From the outset, The Body Shop focused on being a hair and skin company that promoted positive social change. Anita Roddick displayed photos of missing people on Body Shop trucks, started a magazine sold by homeless people, and pioneered fair trade by buying ingredients from indigenous communities in Brazil. Integrating values that align with ethics into a company's mission is not easy, but it is doable. Anita Roddick demonstrated that combining enterprise and ethics can bring about an impactful difference in the world. Finding your passion. To find what you love doing, look for activities that give you the feeling of being in a state of total focus and concentration, also known as flow. Surgeons and others have reported experiencing flow while performing their work, and it has shown to be crucial for happiness in life and work. To find work that allows for a flow experience, consider conversational research by asking people about their job and if they experience flow, or observe yourself and keep a flow diary to identify activities that allow you to access your potential. Find more freedom in your work-life balance. Do you feel trapped in a tedious job with no time or energy to pursue your passions? Research shows that job satisfaction depends on having autonomy, the freedom to make your own decisions. One way to achieve this is through self-employment, offering a higher chance of fulfillment and job satisfaction, but also involving financial risks and added work hours. Alternatively, consider working fewer days a week by cutting down expenses and focusing on necessities, creating more time for personal interests or family. Remember, financial well-being and free time contribute to mental and emotional health. Take control of your work-life balance to live a happier life. Finding fulfilling work. Overcome the fear of a career change and reflect on what kind of job you'd love by considering your career so far, imagining 5 different lives in parallel universes, and asking people in your social circles what job they think you'd shine in. Finding fulfilling work can be challenging. One of the biggest hurdles is overcoming the fear that comes with a major career change. However, understanding the psychology behind this fear can help you conquer it. Psychologists have found that we fear loss twice as much as we value gain, making us risk-averse and more focused on the negative side of things. To challenge this fear, try taking a risk despite negative thoughts. Next, reflect on what kind of job you would love. Consider your career so far and what motivated you to acquire your qualifications and skills. Then, imagine 5 different lives in 5 different parallel universes and ask yourself what type of job you would choose in each of them. This powerful thought experiment can reveal new options you may not have considered before. Finally, ask people in your social circles what career they think you would excel in. Sometimes, others can identify strengths and talents in us that we are unaware of ourselves. However, be sure to ask specific questions so that you get concrete answers that can help guide your career choices. By taking these steps, you can break free from the fear of change and find a fulfilling career. Act first, reflect later. Instead of planning a career in detail, it's better to act first and reflect later. Experiential learning can lead to substantial change. Laura Van Bouchet tried out 30 different jobs in a year to find her passion. Taking a radical sabbatical offers total freedom to experiment with different jobs. Alternatively, trying out temporary assignments or conversational research can also help find fulfilling work. Finding balance between career and parenthood. Striking a balance between a successful career and fulfilling family life may seem impossible, but it is achievable by considering the roles of each parent, sharing responsibilities, and alternating focus between family and career. Traditional gender roles should be re-examined for a more equal partnership, and both parents should be equally involved in parenting and household duties. Rather than attempting to excel at both simultaneously, parents should alternate between being a full-time parent and focusing solely on their career. This allows professionals to experience parenthood and all that it entails, while still developing their career. Despite common misconceptions, working part-time while raising a family causes a divide, and causes an individual to struggle to meet the demands of both their professional and home life. Parenthood can also lead to opening up new avenues in life, as one Canadian single father of 4 boys found out. Leaving his academic career to become a full-time parent, he went on to own a small bee farm and become an expert on urban beekeeping, teaching courses in the subject. Finding meaningful work. Pursuing a vocation nurtures a broader goal and gives purpose to your work. It is not a sudden revelation, but a development that grows with sustained effort and experience. Finding fulfilling work is a common pursuit among people. However, it is not enough to simply have a job that pays the bills. Pursuing a vocation is what gives purpose to your work in its entirety. It is a broader goal that you are working towards and what motivates you to get out of bed each day. Many people believe that there is a perfect job out there that will reveal itself to them in a sudden flash of inspiration. However, this is not the case. The development of a vocation is a slow process that grows with sustained work and effort. A common assumption is that a vocation is something that is discovered or stumbled upon. It is not. The example of Marie Curie illustrates this point. She started her career as a medical student, shifted to chemistry and physics, and spent up to 12 hours a day in the laboratory. It was through this sustained work that her passion for discovering the secrets of radiation developed, leading to her eventual Nobel Prize in 1903. Instead of demanding that your vocation be revealed to you immediately, allow it to form through your experience. Working towards a broader goal that gives your life meaning is what will ultimately make your work fulfilling.
As we wrap up the summary of how to find fulfilling work, you're now better prepared to tackle the challenges of job dissatisfaction and navigate the complex process of pursuing a meaningful career. Understand that finding a fulfilling job may involve experimenting with new roles, examining presuppositions about working and family life, and adopting a mindset that embraces exploration. Remember, meaningful work often stems from identifying your passions and incorporating them into your career, ensuring that you have adequate autonomy and pursuing ethical work that benefits society. With these insights and strategies, you're empowered to create a fulfilling work life, making positive change within yourself and the world around you.